Hello, my name is Mark Koshwitz. Welcome to Shoreline Music Monthly. I'd just like to take a quick second to remind folks out there of our theme song quest. If you're a musician and would like to provide some music perhaps for our show credits and theme for the forthcoming season, I'd love to hear them. Send them in. There's more information on all that on our website and Facebook page. But getting to this month, I'm very happy to have in the station with me tonight a young lady from East Lyme named Katie Perkins.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome to the show.
Glad to be here.
Good to see you. Why don't we just start right off with introducing you to our folks.
Sure.
A little background, what got you interested in music, how long you've been doing it, that kind of thing.
Sure, yeah, I will try to make it as short and sweet as possible. I've been singing pretty much ever since I could talk. It's always been a part of me, which is very interesting to me because I didn't grow up in a musical family. I didn't have parents playing instruments or anything. But just listening to music, it always filled a piece of me that I felt was missing. And I just fell in love with it. When I was in 6th grade, I did my first talent show and sang in front of an audience, and it was just the most amazing feeling ever. And I was like, this is what I want to do with the rest of my life. And so ever since then, that's what I've been trying to do. And then at 15, I got rushed to the hospital because I had been hyperventilating for a while. I couldn't calm down. And come to find out, after being in the emergency for so long, they did an EKG, and I had a prolonged QT interval, which is the time when your heart's at rest. So when it's pushing all the blood out of the heart. And because when I was younger, I used to feel like my heart would just stop.
Really?
And of course, telling people that, they're like, you're standing, you're breathing, like, your heart stopped.
You're dramatic.
But basically, but actually it basically was. It was taking longer for the heart to empty all the blood than it should. So I ended up going and getting an EKG, and I had a hole in the middle of all 4 chambers, and
Wow.
it went undiagnosed my whole life. The hole was so big that I didn't have a murmur, so it never got caught. And so I met with the surgeon, and he told me that I had to have open heart surgery.
At 15?
Yeah, I was 16 when I had the surgery, and he told me that if I didn't have it, I had 13 years left to live, if that, and I'd probably die of a heart attack or a stroke. And I surprised myself, because without even thinking, the first words out of my mouth was, because I asked him, I'm like, can you promise me that I'll be able to sing after I have the surgery? And because I was like, I would rather sing for the next 13 years than to live the rest of my life not ever being able to sing again. So that was a very defining moment for me as to how much music actually meant to me in my life. And so this really is what I live for. It's what I'm passionate about, and I'm going to keep going. There's no end.
Well, I'm glad you're still here.
Me too.
So obviously that was successful surgery,
Yeah.
and obviously you're still singing.
Yes, I am. They made sure they had my chart all marked that I was a singer every time I went in for a visit. They're like, oh, I see you're a singer. I'm like, yeah, everybody knew. They used the smallest breathing tube that they could because I was in the children's for my heart surgery, so they used a kid's breathing tube. And
well, that's a lot. That's a lot to take at 16.
Yeah, it was intense. I did not know the recovery was going to be as bad as it was. Of course, I'm young, so my mom was like, I don't want her to know about that because she didn't want me freaking out. So, but I'm here, I'm healthy, and
great.
Just happy.
We're glad to have you on Shoreline Music Monthly.
Happy to be here.
Now, for tonight, I saw you brought a friend.
I did.
And so we're going to have a little duo
We
in
are.
a little bit.
Yep.
Very nice. And Jen, I actually know from around the block.
Yes.
Mr. Greg Colbath will be here.
Yep.
That's nice. So you have a local band,
Yes.
right, that you perform out.
Yes.
And he's your regular guitarist?
Yes, he is.
And what do we got? A full 4-piece, 5-piece?
5-piece, including myself. So we have guitar, keys, bass, and drums.
Very nice. Now, Do you have a regular gig somewhere? Where would people be able to find you? Is there...
Our next gigs that we have coming up, we have one on August 20th at the Hamburg Fair from
Oh, nice.
5
I like
to
the
6:30.
Hamburg Fair.
Yeah, that's a nice fair.
It is.
And then
Everybody wants to go to these Big E thing and stuff. It's like I love the local, you know, just it's so much cooler.
it is, and you get to see a lot of local artists, which is
A
nice.
lot. Very nice. So, you know the date already? Did you say the date already?
Yes, August 20th from 5 to
thank
6:30.
you.
Yep.
Thank you, because this should air. This will air before then. So, I hope you're all out there paying attention, because then you can see Katie sing. You're going to see her sing here too, though. But there she'll be right there.
Was a sunny day in July. You said you loved me, but we weren't right. I said some things that I really didn't mean, so here's the truth. Oh, please hear me. I want you to love me. I want you to care. I want you to hold me at night when I'm scared. I want you to kiss me. Want you to know. Want you to remember how it feels to love me. To love me. Everything felt perfect from the start. Just you and me, wrapped in each other's arms. Where things went wrong, I really couldn't say. Now all I want is for you to hear me. I want you to love me, want you to care, want you to hold me at night when I'm scared. I want you to kiss me, want you to know, want you to remember how it feels to love me, to love me. You waste my time, so now I'm done. This time I won't settle till I find someone to love me, someone to care, someone to hold me at night when I'm scared, someone to kiss me, someone to show just exactly how it feels to love me, someone to love me, someone to care, someone to hold me at night when I'm scared, someone to kiss me, someone to show just exactly how it feels to love me, exactly how it feels to love me, exactly how it feels to love me.
All right, I'm back with Katie Perkins. Wanted to talk a little bit about writing, because
Sure.
that eludes me. I've never finished a song in my life, so I'm always fascinated by people who write songs. You want to maybe explain to me and our friends what your process is, or how
Sure.
it comes about? Is it, you know, biographical? Is it, you know, life-based, or where does it come from?
It's pretty much life-based from myself and from others around me, friends, family. I write different every time I write. Sometimes I'll write like the chord progression first and figure out the kind of feel that I want for the song, and then the lyrics come after. Sometimes I start with an idea for lyrics and I kind of mold the music around that. So it's different every time. For me, writing songs by myself, sometimes I get into, like you said, you've never finished a song. I have songs that have been sitting in a folder for like years that I still haven't finished yet. I'm like, yeah, I'll take a look at this again. And I love co-writing. It's awesome to be able to have somebody else to bounce ideas off of. So that's my favorite way to write, is to do the co-writing. But the process is different every time. It's kind of like whatever comes.
Is it a part of the whole thing that you enjoy? I mean, what's your favorite part of the whole?
My favorite is performing.
Performing?
I love performing. That's what I'm in love with. I do enjoy writing because I like sharing my story, any struggles I've been through, any triumphs. Because I know for me, I get that from music that I listen to. It can help me through something, or help me realize something in my life that I may not have realized before. Lyrics, I always look at the lyrics first when I first listen to a song that I've never heard of before. That's like the most important part of the song to me, right off the bat. But performing is where my love is. Yeah, a little bit of spotlight, and yeah, the adrenaline is... It's amazing. Yes, it's very nice. And I personally, I don't sing, but that interaction and that just connection when everybody just hits it right. Oh yeah, I usually feel more energized after a show than I do before I start, so. I agree. I saw that you're working on a third album. Is that correct? Yes, I am. I'm working with a very talented producer in Massachusetts, and we just released my first single off of this next album called Take My Hand. We released it July 2nd. And we have Brad Paisley's drummer, Ben Caesar, playing on the track, and Andy Hall, who has played with Dolly Parton and the Zac Brown Band. Wow, you got some big hitters. So it's exciting. It's going to be a different album. Tell Zac if he wants to be on. Okay, I will. Fit him Definitely, in. Right? Yes, absolutely. Nice. So we got any idea on release dates or anything yet? I mean, is it? Not for the full album right now. We're working on getting the next single out. We are in the works of getting all of the songs together and finished, but we want to keep momentum going, so we're working on getting out a next single. And I'd guess that probably the actual release schedule is probably somewhat different now. I mean, everything's so MP3 based and songs, I mean, I'm kind of old, so, when I was a kid, you got an album and they'd have a single for the radio. Right. But now people can just release singles. Yeah, right. Yep. Wow. All right. So it's a more of a rollout almost. Basically, yeah. And then at the end, we put them all onto a CD and. So there'll be hard copies, right? Yes. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I don't want those to ever go away. No, me neither. I still liner notes and stuff. Right. I still read all that stuff. Oh yeah, I still buy all that. Even if I buy it online, I'll still buy the CD in the store because I like all the artwork. That's, a lot of people put a lot of work into that. See, and we lost a lot of that when they went to CDs because record albums were big. Yeah. Yep.
Take my hand, follow me. We will find the whispers of your heart. A place of love, place of worth, beneath the pain and the scars. Listen to that voice inside, tender, full of love, gentle, ready to know you. Remember who you are. have and all you give rises up so well. Our hearts all beat as one, different for each and everyone. Open your heart, set it free, set yourself free. You remember who you are. Take my hand, we'll find a way to look deep inside through the pain. All you need is a listening heart. So take my hand and remember, remember who you are. I hear your voice, you hear it too. I hold you close, your heart is love. The first step was rough, we stood together. You are the precious life. Take my hand, we'll find a way to look deep inside through the pain. All you need is a listening heart. So take my hand and remember. Yeah, take my hand and remember. Just take my hand and remember. Remember who you are.
I am back once again with Miss Katie Perkins, and she has agreed to play from the hip. So I'm going to just pepper her with really, really hard questions and see where we go. How many states have you lived in?
One. I've lived in
One.
Connecticut my whole life.
School?
How many? What do you? How many?
No, have you, I mean, did you went to
Oh,
school
well,
here?
that's true. I went to Berklee College of Music in Boston.
Okay, well, that's a good one to go to if you're a
Yes, it is.
musician.
Yes.
Nice. How about your favorite Shoreline, local-ish Shoreline spot to catch music?
To catch music,
Not to play.
I really like going into Niantic, and like we were talking about before the show
Yeah,
started with
Niantic's pretty cool.
Protecado, and that's where I grew up. So being able to go down there and seeing, familiar musicians who have gone to the high school with me or who are in high school now, it's kind of cool to see that and see how that's evolving in the area. So.
And one of our past guests, Greg Colbath, running the Blues Jam at the Black Sheep, we like that.
Yes.
We pop in there now and then. But yeah, the Protec is cool. That's, right out on the street.
Yeah.
And there's an ice cream place like almost across the street from it. Speaking of dessert, cannolis, yes or no?
No.
No, really?
Yeah, no.
Come on. That is so cool. You're like probably the first
Yeah,
that
no,
ever agreed
can't
with
do
me.
it.
Dry, right?
Sort of, yeah.
I'm feeling vindicated. What is everybody's got like that guilty pleasure in music. That thing that you might not want someone to see on your iPod or something. So why don't you just between us, you could tell.
All of my 90s music, Hanson, Backstreet Boys, Britney Spears.
Okay.
Still listen to it, still rock out to it in my car.
The music you grew up with is cool no matter what
No
anyone
matter
else
what,
thinks.
exactly.
Roller coasters, yes or no?
Yes.
All right, I like
Yes.
it. Now, do you play any other instruments besides your voice?
I play a little bit of guitar and I dabble with piano. I used to play it when I was younger and then kind of got out of it. So I know how to play, but
For writing kind of thing, give you the chords?
Yeah, and I can read music, but I'm definitely no pianist.
Now, what musical instrument, if you could pick any in the world, would you like to be proficient at?
That's a really good question. I'm gonna go with guitar. I've always wanted to be an amazing guitar player.
Me too. I've been playing for like 45 years, and I'm terrible. How about you write and you perform original music, but what's your favorite song to cover?
Right now, when I play out, I love to cover Little Red Wagon by Miranda Lambert.
All right, I don't know that one. I'll look
It's
it
an
up.
interesting one. You should listen to it.
I will. I will indeed. Okay, well, you survived.
Yes.
So thank you for playing.
No
We'll get back to
problem.
the music, because
All right.
that'll be fun. Thanks.
It's 3 a.m. and I'm sitting here thinking about you again. Why does it have to be so hard when you're gone? Another glass of wine, even a blind fool could see. We're love that will never be. Goodbye, love, hello, heartache. There's something about you I can't escape. In your eyes I could see that your love wasn't free. Still I pray that when you close your eyes at night, you think of me. Every day it gets hard to know the right thing to say. When I look at you, I try to act like I'm brave, but you never know what I'm hiding underneath. My heart ran out of words to speak. Goodbye, love, hello, heartache. There's something about you I can't escape. In your eyes I could see that your love wasn't free. Still I pray that when you close your eyes at night, you think of me. Everything I've ever done is what I thought was best for you. All the words I said, I never meant to hurt you. And I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, but it's time to let you go. Goodbye, love, hello, heartache. There's something about you I can't escape. In your eyes I could see that your love wasn't free. Still I pray that when you close your eyes at night, you think of me. Goodbye, love, hello, heartache. There's something about you I can't escape. In your eyes I could see that your love wasn't free. Still I pray that when you close your eyes at night, you think of me.
Well, thank you once again for watching. I hope you've been getting out. There's a lot of festivals coming up still left if you haven't gotten out there, but if you haven't, I want to know why, because Summer on the Shoreline is amazing. There's music out there. You should be seeing it. So whether you have or haven't already, get out and catch a show, and we'll see you next month. Thanks for watching.